Nós hoje
Today, we have a level of closing in business that is very significant, one that distinguishes Brazil from comparable countries. So it's obvious that we need to make an effort toward opening up because this helps economic growth. It means having the opportunity, whether from an exporting or importing viewpoint, of generating greater growth, providing new technologies and investments. Because a country with strong commercial bonds also has a higher capacity to attract investments. So Brazil has a lot to gain, and it's obvious that for us, as a food-producing nation, the Middle East is certainly a very important destination for Brazil. In many of our companies, trade plays an important part of their business, and the Middle East is undoubtedly a region of the world that is particularly important for the export of foods. What we have observed is that even with the weak nature of the global trade data, the participation of the Arab world in Brazil's export basket has improved, so I think the numbers speak for themselves. I think it's very important for us to promote discussions regarding the opening of trade and regarding commerce, because this is what makes countries grow financially. We're at a moment in which global trade is practically stagnant. Global trade practically doesn't grow. The global economy is slowing down. So I think it's more than time for us, for nations, to make efforts toward greater integration. And that's why I believe this event comes at the right time. It comes at a time when the situation is more difficult, which provides the opportunity for dialogue and for us to attempt to revert the protectionist agendas around the world, which have also contributed to greater global stagnation. So this is the right time. When all is well, people are not very inclined to rethink their values, to rethink their policies. It's when the times are hard, at the low point in the cycle, that this opportunity comes about. So let's take advantage. The opportunity for dialogue, for the strengthening of commercial relations, has presented itself, and we cannot let it go to waste.
não podemos desperdiçar.
We're 90 million persons. We provide lots of opportunities. We're working on an economic reform agenda that is very condensed and very focused. We are amending our investment law, our civil service law. Other institutional reforms are also taking place for mechanizing business processes, accessing land, accessing credit, and the like. We have lots to share with Brazil, and there is great similarities between our cultures and our economies. We're here to benefit from the Brazilian experience and to share views with regards to many economic indicators and reports that are furnished by international organizations. From this regard, I'm coming here to represent my country, Egypt, and to share our views and our experiences with the Brazilian and Arab Chamber of Commerce. We have learned the lesson. We had two revolutions, one in 2011 and the other in 2013. The two revolutions erupted because there was social injustice. We're trying to make for this. We're trying to ensure that whatever growth rates and whatever good economic indicators we accomplish are backed by social reforms and by inclusive growth. For this, we're working on what is now categorized as being fourth generation investments. Those investments that are focused on development, that trickle down to the masses, that induce employment and ensure good living standards. To this effect, we have made reforms that were previously regarded as being impossible, and now they are regarded, as Milton Friedman once mentioned, that they are inevitable. Civil service reform, value-added tax law, other laws that have been previously regarded as a taboo are now being furnished and accomplished in my country.